No time taken out of Sam Laidlow from Kyle Smith in that last kilometre.
22 seconds.
Is Kyle going to come up just a tiny bit short for the second race in a row? I mean, very consistent from him, but I know he wants to take the top step of that podium. What can he find on this final lap?
And so now with 3 kilometres to go, 1 lap remaining, Kyle Smith is 22 seconds down from our leader, Sam Laidlow. We are in the depths of this race where it becomes more mental than it is physical. Who wants it more? Who wants T100 London more? Is it Kyle Smith, 22 seconds down in second, or is it Sam Laidlow out in front?
Both of them hurting, and Sam just letting the legs run free. This is actually a point when you've got this kind of fatigue, the eccentric load, as in when your body basically has to stop you from falling over and the muscle slowing down the movement, is one of the toughest. I mean, that's what gives you that kind of muscle fatigue. You think you're going downhill and everything is free speed, but I think this ramp is just a little bit too steep to be comfortable, as Sam cements his lead at the front again. He's taken 2 seconds out of Kyle, so he's taking this descent more aggressively, and he is absolutely fighting a day, and what a victory that would be.
23 seconds now, 24 seconds. Sam Laidlow has taken another 2 seconds out of this lead into Kyle Smith in second. What a battle we have here today at T100 London in the men's race.
Daniel Beckegaard coming through for his first podium. Great racing from him. Probably also not what he would have expected, what he would have hoped for, but I think he's going to be absolutely thrilled with this result. Running really, really well. He's got a solid cushion to those runners behind him that he can pace himself well and make sure that he gets into this position. And actually, it's a grateful position to be in as an athlete on the last lap. You kind of know you have to maintain. There's no way you're running up to the front. There's no way you're closing 2 minutes on the next guy. But there's also not much chance anybody's closing 1 minute and 20 on the last lap. So that's a moment where you can actually just savor the day and kind of enjoy it.
Back with our leader, Sam Laidlow, and the pendulum just keeps swinging. It was 22 seconds, then it went down to 24, and it's back down to 22 seconds. It just keeps swinging back and forth. Sam Laidlow takes a second out of Kyle Smith. Kyle Smith takes a second out of Sam Laidlow. Kyle Smith can see Sam Laidlow. He's going to be able to see him the entire last 2.8 kilometres of this run. He will have him in his sights for the entirety of this run. Can he get him?
At this point, I mean, we're talking 10 seconds a kilometre. That's obviously tough. The one thing he has got is he's got him in his sights. I mean, we can see it from here.
What an angle.
It is just right there. And your heart, lungs, and muscles are screaming. It is such an exhausting position to be in. I'm getting nervous just sitting here.
2 kilometres to go, Jan. Kyle Smith passes Yuri Kulin. Yuri Kulin shouts out. He says, "Come on, Kyle, go and get him." Kyle Smith, he can see Sam Laidlow. He's so close that he can almost touch him. Oh, the hardest 20 seconds in triathlon. Trying to chase down the leader, Sam Laidlow, here inside the last 2 kilometres at T100 London. What a battle we are seeing today.
And we know he's tough. I mean, look at Kat Matthews, you know, she closed down about 45 seconds in the last that gap. But here we've got the battle for 4th and 5th. Magnus Divlev, Frederick Funk, both of them intent. Golden glasses, they are out here to shine. They are battling the heat, and this is almost the worst position you want to be in for the last lap, because you know you're going to have to push it to the wire to try and get that 4th position, the extra points, and of course the nice gap in prize money that's going to be all yours.
T100 San Francisco, the 3rd race in our series, was a nail-biter. A sprint finish between Rico Bogan, Kyle Smith and Martin Van Riel. Martin Van Riel came out on top in that. Kyle Smith, he was the unlucky first loser in second. He finds himself in 2nd position again here, 1 race later at T100 London. He is 22 seconds behind our leader, Sam Laidlow, the Ironman World Champion. Everyone doubts Sam Laidlow at this distance, but what a performance we are seeing from him here today.
And that's almost the best position. He loves silencing the doubters. I mean, that's a lot of what his whole outward communication's been. He's all about, well, just a one-time wonder. I am looking forward to seeing what these guys do here. There's going to be no love lost still.
It's so close.
Keep going. Oh my God, it's right there.
They didn't look at each other, Jan. No indication given by either man right there. Kyle Smith knows how close he is. He knows what he's got to do. Sam Laidlow likewise. He knows that if he can just hold on for 1.4 kilometres longer, he has won his first ever T100 race here in London, his home race.
It is absolutely going to be down to the wire. I mean, Carl right now, he's got to be hoping that Sam's getting a cramp or that something's happening. He's taken 2 seconds out of him. He needs another 20. I mean, he's got to start. He's got to start his sprint before they even enter the Excel Centre. He's got to start his sprint on that climb. He is somebody who can hang tough, though. I'll give that to Carl. He is somebody who has got a bit of toughness in him that I have seen in few other athletes. He's going to need every single ounce of it here today.
Marjolaine Pierre, last place in the women's race yesterday. So good to see her out on course, shouting encouragement to Kyle Smith as he went past her right then. 21 seconds is this lead that Sam Laidlow has over Kyle Smith. We have 1.2 kilometres to go here at T100 London.
Looks like he's picking up the cadence too. He is moving incredibly well. It's unbelievable. I think he is putting down the run of his life, and Sam Laidlow is just not giving up.
A battle of attrition here out on the run course at T100 London. 1.1 kilometres to go. We can see the look of pain on Sam Laidlow's face. Kyle Smith 20 seconds behind him. Sam Laidlow holding on for dear life here in the battle for first and second.
And I tell you what, that mouse in his head is running. He is breaking down the last kilometre into the tiniest little bits. Just keep going, just keep pushing. He is mentally giving everything just not to give in, because at this point, that's all you want to do. You just want to rest. You want an ice cold drink. You want an ice bucket. And Sam knows he is within grasping reach of his first ever tape at a T100 race.
We are inside the final kilometre here at T100 London. Sam Laidlow 20 seconds ahead of Kyle Smith. Kyle Smith, the big pre-race favourite after his second place finish at T100 San Francisco last time round. He wanted this win, no more second places. He wanted to step out of the shadow of his ex-training partner, Jan Frodeno. This was his chance to do it today. He finds himself in second place.
He finds himself in a tough position right now. Sam Laidlow is looking good. He's only got the few little meters of climbing left to do up that steep, nasty little ramp to get him into the Excel Centre, where a few thousand age groupers and fans will be cheering him on and ready to take him home.
600 metres to go. Sam Laidlow, you can see he's putting in a clear surge there. I love triathlon. How good is this? 500 metres to go. Sam Laidlow, the Ironman World Champion. Like I said, everyone doubts him at this distance. Everyone doubts his consistency. No one believed he would be able to get it right at this distance. And here he is, 500, 400 metres to go, and he's 20 seconds up on Kyle Smith, the big pre-race favourite. Sam Laidlow is hurting. You can see it in his face, but he is holding on for dear life in this battle of attrition with Kyle Smith.
It is absolutely mind-blowing. The man comes out, gives an interview saying if he can string together a few weeks of good training, no one can beat it. Everybody thinks, Sam, what are you talking about? And he is putting his money where his mouth is. Very, very, very impressive racing from the young French/Brit. Whatever he is, he's a world champion, and he is about to crown himself a T100 champion unless Kyle Smith can find something absolutely magic on this last bit of the ramp.
For the entire last 5 kilometres, the gap between Sam Laidlow in front and Kyle Smith in second has been 22 seconds. Sam Laidlow looks up at the sky as he does up his tri-suit, says a few choice words that we can't repeat here live on air. He can't believe it, his hands are on his head. What has happened, Sam Laidlow says. He cannot believe it as he high-fives the crowd. He had a calf injury coming in. He can't believe it. Sam Laidlow. What a battle we've seen here today at T100 London. He has held on. He's done the undoable, holding off Kyle Smith, the best runner in the sport right now. Sam Laidlow, you are the champion here. T100 London, your home race.
Oh, that is so good to see. He brings the wings out and flies. There is so much emotion in this. This is why I love sport. This is why I love professional racing. The emotions are just off the charts as Kyle Smith comes in hurting and a bravely fought second place for the man from New Zealand.
Kyle Smith, second place at San Francisco in the famous sprint finish with Martin Van Riel. He wanted the win badly today. Second place again.